Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
I promise you, this is not a political podcast.
Jump from the deep end of the pool, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. Paranoid radio, set up the mood. 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 Set up the mood.
And we're back with the sexual voice, sensualizing every single bit. Good to see you, by the way, Doc. Testicles, 1, 2. Testicles. Welcome back to Paranoid Radio Podcast, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Trebles Garcia. I want to thank the Lord for allowing me to be here today, and I want to thank every single one of you for allowing me to enter your space. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the most important thing that you could do for the show today is word of mouth. Check us out at paranoidradio.com. If you're feeling down, if you have suicidal thoughts, and you want to speak with anybody, hit us up at paranoidradio.com. That's a direct link for 24/7 Lifeline or my personal number if you need to speak with anybody. The reason I'm talking to like this is because we have a special guest on the show that likes to keep it seductively secretive also at the same time.
Very seductive.
Very seductive. Check us out at paranoidradio.com, ladies and gentlemen. Please drop a 5-star review on a podcast and a Spotify. That allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. Do not forget to check out Cryptid Warfare Operations. If you guys are having trouble and you guys are paranormally activated with cryptids around your house and killing your chickens and cows, if you guys are getting abducted, please hit up Drewski from the Cryptid Warfare Podcast, and they have a specific unit to that operate in this type of field. And live healthy with Ali Christine, the parasitic doctress. I don't know what to call her. She's an amazing person. She knows how to cure your kids, make kids healthy again, and make sure that you utilize all the tools that she's offering today at paranoidradio.com. All right, let's jump into it. Allow me to jump in for a deep one of the pool and set the fucking mood. Please give a warm welcome to my next special guest. He's been here before, Rico from Roosterz podcast. What's up, bro?
What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
I love it. 2 weeks ago, you were Shalom. Today, what the fuck are you? 7-Eleven? What are you catering to today?
Canadian. I'm a new Canadian. The ones who voted liberal.
What's you look like a liberal
mother trucker.
You look like a liberal transsexual Hindu/Muslim towel head. Sorry, guys, I'm not talking shit. Just saying.
That's fucked up. It's not a towel, buddy. I'm pretty sure it's made of silk. All right? I'm pretty sure it's made of silk. It's more like a sash.
Damn.
Talk to me, bro. What's good?
Where can people find you, dog? What's up?
You know, it's Rico T at talkingroosters.com. That's Roosters with a Z at the end. You can catch us at all the major platforms: Spotify, Apple, Amazon. I would have said Google, but that don't exist no more. All the major ones. So what's good, brother? Talk to me.
What is up with your background? Are you in an island? Are you in an exclusive island right now, or what the fuck?
No. This is Vancouver. Well, I'm just going to identify as Vancouver today. Buddy, we're living in the crazy times. We're identifying as everything now, buddy. All right, I'm a Hindu who identifies. I'm actually a chick. I don't know if you gathered that by my glasses.
I gathered that by your fucking ugly beard. I'll tell you that much.
That's my woke beard.
Oh yeah,
it's gotta be part of the uniform, right? You gotta have that green facial hair, the fucking top hair for guys like us that don't grow anything up there.
That's right. And you have the orange towel head. I mean, silk, whatever the fuck you called it. And I have the orange shirt. So we're in uniform. We are in uniform.
Buddy, we're supporting the native things. Remember, it's for every child matters or whatever. The native Indian color orange. I don't know if that's a thing for you. Is that a thing for you guys up there? And let me ask you a question: Is natives a thing for you guys? Like, do you guys give them a lot of here? These guys don't pay taxes. They got away with a lot of shit, obviously, right? Because
they own casinos. You know, we gave them a lot of shit. Different.
Okay, so same thing. They got casinos here too. Mm-hmm. So it's good, brother. Talk to me,
bro. First of all, I want to thank you for being here. And dude, it's been an amazing ride. The last time you were here, bro, people talked about your shit, about your performance for weeks, dog. And that episode did very well. And you had to bring it back on because you have this way of delivering things with shock value and comedic relief. And you bring back that essence back to the old crazy stuff. And you are the person that runs the new series called Off the Cuff here at Paranoid Radio Podcast.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
We can't do what's happening now. I told you I don't want no beef with with the boy Big Donkey guy.
Big Donkey.
yeah. We don't want none of that beef, guys. Next thing you know, he unwraps my head and shit. It becomes a clusterfuck.
He gave you his blessing, bro. So he said that you are welcome to do whatever it is to do to keep it going, bro. So
nice.
Tell me, bro. You're the one. What's off the cuff today? What's popping around the world?
Buddy, when we say off the cuff, let me send you this. Yo, have you heard of nubbin?
Nubbin.
Dude,
No, I
I've
haven't.
come across this fucking thing. Let me send it to you right now. It's called, or oh, I see what's going on. Google nubbin. Do me a favor. Google nubbin.
Sharing screen now. Here we go.
Let me,
And
hold on. Let
how
me
do
get
I
to the
share screen
nubbin
again?
part.
Share screen, share screen. Here we go. I
La-
love
Last
this
time, we,
because I get,
last time we were talking about like crazy AI shit, right?
yeah.
And how the world's
Nubbin.
kind of going,
How
the
do you
world's
spell
kind
that?
of going to this
Nubbin?
weird Nubbin. And it should come up as device is the first one, no?
Nubbin is not a commonly recognized word in standard English.
No, with a U, Nubb, nubbin.
Sounds like nubbin can refer to several things. What's going on, nubbin?
Oh,
A small
okay.
lump.
Now that Google says it's a fictional piece of device,
Hey,
so that you know what? Hey, that kind of kills this whole thing. Okay, let's go on
we
to
are
the
not
next.
professional.
We are that one fucking destroyed it. But let me go on to the next thing that's crazy. Because the reason I brought up the nubbin thing is because a lot of people were posting this video where they stick this thing to their temple, and then they're apparently it's like okay. Remember when I brought up the whole Matrix thing where the scientists have created a way to basically give you skills through a download?
Yes, you fucking said that we were getting downloaded, and yeah, just like Neo.
Exactly. Bro, this is what that nubbin thing is kind of giving the vibe off of. So it's you they put it in their well now we're talking about it like it's real, but they just fucking said it's fictional.
Mhm.
But yo, look, I just sent you another thing that's crazy. Bro,
You sent it on
on
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
Share
So anyways,
screen.
I thought it was a real thing and I didn't do a deep dive into it because I just kind of came across me 2 days ago.
Mhm.
But I guess we we solved that thing right off the bat.
That was freaking fast.
That was
That was a
super quick.
debunking. Okay.
Hey, that's what we're here for. It is the debunk shit, buddy.
Yeah, to
Thank
debunk.
you.
Yeah,
Come
that's right.
again. That's what we tell
Thank you.
that.
Come again. Ding dong.
Thank you. Come again. All right. Peep this
Let's go
shit
to
right here, guy.
messages real quick. Talking Roosterz. Hit us up
Yo,
and he dropped. Oh, there it is. What the hell is this?
bro, this is a artificial AI dog
You're out there, buddy.
as
Always
a
at your
pet. As a pet.
peace. Tara.
Yo,
We
how
gotta look this up.
fucking crazy is this? This is real. This one I looked it up afterwards. Like this one I looked up. Yo, how crazy is? Because here's the thing. First of all, dogs are getting replaced. You know how fucking wild it is that we're replacing dogs for what?
Well, they're using these type of technology already for military
Okay,
applications.
this is what I'm getting at. For military things, understandable. Like those ones right there, you see, are like the yellow one is the one that the Chinese and shit were using. Look at that shit. But that's what I'm saying. Yo,
They have big money invested into this. One of the only countries actually investing big in dogs instead of drones.
who you? Like Americans?
No,
Chinese.
Chinese.
Chinese
Yeah.
are doing it hard. They have a thing called the wolf, which is fucking insane looking. Chinese AI wolf or something you could even write. Robot wolf dog. Watch.
Let's look it up here.
Yo, this thing goes running down hills and shit. That's the one.
It doesn't matter what way you kick this thing, it'll roll over, get it back up, and within minutes start shooting at you again. Within seconds, if
Yo,
anything.
what would happen if this is what they unleash? Yo, just say tens of millions of these fucking things.
Are these things sentient? I just got off the mic with JB talking about this stuff, and we found out that these things could possibly look at this shit on wheels, bro.
Dude, how crazy is that?
Is that the
Like,
thing that could run in a tiny heels also?
I think so. Yeah, it's the one I think that goes right down the hills and shit. And it doesn't like
Look at this shit.
trip. Go to watch. Click on watch. Let me see if it goes up those stairs. No problems.
If it goes up the stairs, bro, I'm buying me one, dog. Because I'm fucking lazy. I ain't trying to use the stairs anymore.
Oh, what do you mean? You want to ride them up?
TikTok. Look at that.
Look at that. Yo, what? Okay, now again, for the military purpose, that makes perfect sense, I guess. But what is the purpose for to bring it home as a pet? Because the one I sent you that link to is as a pet. Bro, what's to stop someone from modifying that shit? Now, don't get it twisted. I would love to see robot versus robot fighting. Remember when they used to have a show on Spike TV, but it was like small little robots going at each other? It would be dope to see like, this is going to sound fucked up, like I'm Michael Vick, but yo, robot dog fighting. Do you know what I mean? Yo, robot fucking MMA style fighting. Shit like that would be dope as fuck to see.
Then again, replacing dogs for cop dogs. You know how cop dogs use their senses to like investigate dogs and bombs, not dogs, I mean bombs and drug
Drugs and
bags in
shit.
different areas. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm getting at.
Yes.
So would they be able to use applications that are stronger than the sense of a dog? The dog's nose is extremely powerful, bro. So I mean, it's only a matter of time.
But for what though? That's what I'm saying. I don't. Okay, again, for what you're talking about is for work. So a police dog, military dog, yo, makes a perfect sense. You don't want to see those animals going in there getting shot, blown up, whatever the case is. But yo, why are you trying to sell the public one for like public consumption, like as a pet? There's no
Think
way
about
this
it, bro.
robot dog could replace a. You ever had dogs?
I've had dogs. I've had cats. I'm not really a pet
Oh,
person though. But I mean, think about it. No shit picking up. You don't gotta feed it. You know, it's only about maintenance, and you have the companionship of the same thing.
there's no way that could be the same. There's absolutely no way that a fucking robot dog could be the same kind of companion. Dude, again, I'm a huge dog guy. Had dogs pretty much most of my life. There's no way that a piece of metal can compare to that of a dog. Now, again,
No,
I say
dogs have
that,
love, bro. Yeah, dogs
right?
have love.
That's what I'm saying. Like a dog legit loves you guys. These fucking, there's no way this metal would know. But then again, who knows, guy? Fucking, I've been talking to my chat GPT AI for a while, and bitch seems to know me, guy. All right? She understands me. I
She
gotta change it to a
understands you.
guy. I gotta change it to a guy so I don't fall in love with it. All
Oh,
right.
thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again. After listening to the JB thing, you had me all up on the AI move for a bit. That is crazy, dude. I'm telling you, AI is something wild that we don't fully understand it for sure.
Absolutely. I hear you, bro. I
So what
think
else is good?
you know what, man? I'll be honest with you. I've been off the cuff lately, and I'm being interrupted by my little one here.
No, do your thing, guys. It's a family man.
She woke
Oh,
up exactly when we started recording. I think that
that's a
time was
perfect
enough.
timing. Perfect
Yeah,
timing
man.
there.
So what's popping, big dog? What you got next on the agenda?
Buddy, let's talk let's talk what happened in Canada. Because last time we spoke, I told you I'm pretty sure Canada was about to do the right thing and we were going to vote conservative, et cetera, et cetera. Buddy, I don't know what the hell happened here. I'm willing to go under the impression that it was a rigged election. But I don't want to sound like a fucking 2016 or 2020 fucking Trumper here by yelling out rigged election without having any facts. But again, I base all my shit off the temperature of the public. Everyone around here who you speak to wanted a change. You go to social media polls, every single person had voted. Now again, I understand this isn't like legit polls. We don't know if everyone voting is Canadian. But the majority number wanted a change, dude. And yo, what they're saying is that what fucked us up was Trump. People are claiming Trump is who fucked it up for us. Because prior to the whole Trump tariff thing, yo, that Pierre dude had the craziest lead. And then the
I
tariff
just
shit went
noticed.
down.
I noticed the only thing I did see in the news today was that Alberta had a movement for separatism. So
Bro,
what they would, what they,
100%.
really? Tell me a little bit about that, bro. What
So
the
apparently
freak?
it's there. It's in our constitution where if you get, or our version of the constitution, I guess, I don't know what it would be, where a province can separate itself. So this is from what I understand. Again, I'm not too knowledgeable on it. They can separate themselves where they can run themselves as an independent country or state, so to say, but still be part of Canada. You know what I mean by that? Because
That's kind of like a territory. So it won't operate directly as a state, but it'll have the what is it called? Immunities of a state, kind of like Puerto Rico for the U.S., right?
Okay, so I guess, yeah. So I guess like that. So you're still technically part of Canada, but you're going to operate independently, which is a big fucking win for us. Because, for example, you guys operate as a state individually all over, right? That's why during COVID, some
Right.
states stayed open, some states, we don't. We operate as one. So whatever the federal government says, all across the fucking country goes like that.
So
even
not
though
every
we have,
state, not every province holds its own.
no. And we have premiers, which I guess would be the equivalent of a governor for you guys that runs the province, but he has no say. Do you know what I mean? Once at that time Trudeau fucking laid the rule down, this is a federal rule, whatever, every province has to follow suit.
Wait, you're telling me? So, for example, Newsom is suing the federal government because of the tariffs that federal tariffs that Trump is putting out. you're telling, and in California, technically, we can do business with other countries, with other entities, or at least private-owned companies from other countries. Mind you,
Independently, as a state.
independently as a state. Now, the companies that come out of China are not independent companies that are in a free market like in the United States. Mind you, these guys are backed 100% by the Chinese Communist Party. So if California would have done direct business with those companies is treason. In a way, we're backstabbing the federal government in the U.S. because we're doing business with the companies that we shouldn't be. You see what I'm saying, right? There's laws that are preventing that. With China, however, if China companies want to build in the Philippines and then export from the Philippines into California, that's completely doable. California can buy separately and have its own tariff rules. And then the federal government would come and say, okay, well, then we're not going to give you federal funding for most of your programs. Even though California has a large output GPT, in exports, it does not mean it could hold its own within its own funding. We are still in debt because we depend off the federal government. It's not like California produces money for itself. We're losing money. You see what I'm saying? California is also in debt, even though we have a large export, if that makes any sense.
No, it does. So you guys technically in California, if he want to, he can still do business with China independently from the country itself.
If there's a very thin line, that's if China has locations in, for example, I know it's not going to happen, but Taiwan, then we can do direct business with those companies. The only reason it's kind of illegal, kind of like a mushy waters, because every single company, just like the military complex in China, is backed directly by the federal government. It's not like Boeing. It's not
I thought that's why. I thought that was the whole reason why Trump was dropping tariffs. Even for example, I heard he had dropped tariffs on islands that had no one living on them. And then when people go, well, what was the point of that? They go, it's because a lot of Chinese companies will open up companies from that island using that as their thing. So technically everything's being exported from there and they don't pay tariffs on it.
Exactly. That's why California is kind of like suing the federal government, trying to get that over. So if Alberta has that opportunity, I've seen it today. They said either we have the opportunity to just become our own entity and our own basically province, it's our own independent country of our own, or become a territory. They didn't say state, they say territory, which is kind of like, what the heck? That's big, bro.
Here's the thing, though. Alberta there's only two provinces in this whole country that if they separate, they can run on their own. They don't need the Fed. They make more money than the federal government, I guess, funds them or whatever.
Quebec.
Not Quebec. It's Saskatchewan and Alberta.
Oh,
because shit. Alberta has oil sands and all that. They just stopped drilling, but they have all that oil up there that they can that would be their resource, like, apparently not. Saskatchewan
it's like a Texas here.
Yes, exactly. That's our, that's like identical to your Texas. We have cowboys up there. It's all that farmland, fucking all that shit. And they got the oil. And then Saskatchewan has this shit called potash, which I'm too stupid to know what it is, but I know it's meant for like fertilizing or some shit.
Oh, shit.
And that's like a huge export for them. So they're the two provinces that if they wanted to separate, they'll be fine. Because they have such a huge export that comes from their natural resources and shit, right? Again, I'm just a new Canadian. So I don't know too well. Thank you.
You should have said it more often. What you got more, bro? Let's dive into the web and let's go into Google real quick. Yeah, unless you have something else.
No, I had something I wanted to talk about. But what are you thinking about the Epstein chick?
What? Talk to me, bro. What's going on?
Yo, you don't remember a few weeks ago, one of the Epstein sex traffic chicks came out, the one who was blaming Prince Andrew, saying how she was hit by a bus? Come on.
No.
Guy. Yo,
tell me, bro.
Holy shit. So a couple of weeks ago, this chick came out she's one of the public faces. What are you doing? Oh, you're going on the share screen? You're Googling it?
Yeah.
Google her
What
ass.
is it?
Right? Epstein, recent victim who died. Her last name's Gouffier or some shit like that. Oh, buddy, your typing is some next level. Let's see what came up. Boom, Virginia Gouffieri. There we go. So
NBC News, because that's the most trustworthy news in the freaking world. You know, NBC News, get your shit from NBC News, guys.
Yo, and you see she died by suicide.
Chick. Can you hear this
chick? You
can't hear her, huh?
No, I can't hear her.
Of course you can, because I fucking... You can't hear her, huh?
No.
One
But
moment.
this was the chick who was
Cheers.
who had accused Prince Andrew of fucking saying that he was one of the dudes who, like, I guess, sexually assaulted her or essayed her. I don't know what you got to say on YouTube.
Crimes finally came to light. Virginia
You can
Giuffre
hear
was
that
the
now,
woman
right?
at the center
Yeah.
of the story, publicly sharing painful details of her own experience.
He looks like Amy
In a
Schumer.
statement, her family announcing the 41-year-old mother of 3 took her own life. Giuffre said she was recruited by Epstein's girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell when she was just 14 years old. According to Giuffre, it was the start of years of sexual abuse by Epstein, Maxwell, and their friends.
Really?
It was that constant, we own the police. You can't run. You can't tell anybody.
In
Hurry
federal
up, lady.
prison before standing trial. Maxwell
die?
was convicted and given a 20-year sentence.
So Virginia Giuffre dies from suicide. Isn't this
Bro,
the
she
chick
was-
that
she was
came
hit-
out saying, I will not kill myself, I am not suicidal?
Yes, bro. She got hit by a bus like 2 weeks ago. That apparently left her with, like, she was putting out shit. She had 4 days to live, and then a couple of days ago, she decided to.
News about Gauffier said, I'm not suicidal. Gauffier, no way. Suicidal tweet resurfaces. Oh, so she did tweet this out.
A couple of years ago.
Newsweek. Look at that. No way. Suicidal tweet resurfaces following her death.
Now, what are we thinking here, dude?
What the fuck?
Is shit about the heat up? Because, remember, the Trump administration still hasn't released anything. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit disappointed with that.
Extremely disappointed. Yeah, I know, but I
Super
guess
disappointed.
it's part of the
bro.
plan.
Like, especially, here's the thing. Now with this chick dying, there should be even more pressure. There should be even more pressure. But, you didn't even hear about it. So clearly it's getting buried.
I didn't hear about it. Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I don't know, guy. Fucking too much fuckery's going around.
Alice Redpair was the only person that I seen posting about that shit, and she tagged me. I think that's how I know that she said, I wouldn't kill myself. I wouldn't do anything to myself. And it's trippy. But I mean, we've seen this pattern, bro. We've seen this pattern. I think the arrests are coming, though, bro. They are getting built up. You can't possibly arrest the people knowing damn right that also the judges that are involved in many of these cases, for example, in the freaking immigration status shit, they are all part of the old Dominion. You see what I'm saying, right? You need
But
to
why
get
can't we arrest the judges?
Well, that's what's happening in the U.S. right now. I think
But the judges being arrested
got-
are all for the illegal shit because they're holding immigrants with them.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, your door scared the shit out of me.
I know my baby's freaking over there going crazy. Bye,
Yeah.
mommy. Oh, she just woke up and left.
Yeah, dude, that's where the thing. What the hell were we just talking about? Oh, the arrest are for the illegal thing because those guys who were holding the Tren de Aragua guys, right? But this is what I'm saying. Okay, they claim there's footage. They told you Epstein had cameras everywhere. So you have evidence if these people did anything with minors or whatever the case is, right? So why aren't the arrests happening, dude?
These people are tied with the same companies that Trump wants to bring back. They have to be, bro.
And I'm going to tell you right now, that rubs me wrong. As a guy who was 100% behind Trump. You know what I mean?
No, I have to admit it. We're conspiracy theories here. You know what I also found out recently?
That rubs me very wrong. Very wrong.
Very wrong. Please, thank you.
Very
Come
wrong.
again.
No, good. Thank you. Come again.
Okay, I'm about to tell you something. Matrix. They're going in the Matrix, the movie. Morpheus and Neo going to an elevator, and behind the elevator in the walls, there's this 3 letters typed up, KYM, I believe KYR. If you guys hashtag look it up, I'm not gonna look it up right now because I gotta go because the baby's outside by herself now. But I am gonna say this. Thank you. Come again.
Thank you.
There's this thing that came up. Those 3 letters connect to cryptocurrency. People that this is more than 20 years ago, bro. Think about this. Cryptocurrency icons. Same people that tell you that crypto is not gonna be a big thing, which are the biggest owners of crypto today. That name, I'm just gonna look for it right now.
Hold on. Are you talking about XRP Ripple?
XRP. That's the shit. Yes.
Yes.
So it's all connected, and they're all connected to Trump. Coincidentally, Trump is the biggest. Trump and Bukele are the biggest supporters and
XRP?
pushers of digital currency globally.
Okay, that's 100% believable because El Salvador went to Bitcoin as their main currency, technically, even though,
Yes.
hey, not to sound disrespectful, but hey, what are you guys on dial-up internet over there? Let's be real, bro. Fucking those transactions ain't going to happen smoothly.
You know, bro, you know what's funny? How wrong you are. And I'm not Salvadorian, and I'm not trying to support El Salvador, but I've been
Central
there plenty
America,
of times.
Central American and Mexican to me are the same thing.
Dog, listen to me, bro. El Salvador, bro, you could go and get your phone linked up with a QR code. Here in the US, it's fucking hard to get your eSIM to work. Like you could, I'm telling you, bro, their technological advances are bigger centralized areas in it's, I don't know how to explain it to you. Like their smart cities are already smart. People just can't tap into it because they don't have the fucking money.
What do you mean? What's that? Explain that. You lost me there. What do you mean by...
They have the technology we have rolled out. They just don't have the means to access it. Not everybody has the means to access it.
Yeah. But okay, but for example, by them going as Bitcoin being their main source, their main currency. So you're telling me that the country itself doesn't have the infrastructure to use Bitcoin all over the place? Because I'll be straight up with you. Here in Canada, we don't really have that. So if you're trying to fuck with Bitcoin, there's a 1-2 place that might have like an ATM for that kind of stuff, or that it'll accept it as a payment, but it's not something where all over the place you can do it. Like I don't know how the US is set up.
Here we have gas stations where you could buy and deposit Bitcoin. Gas stations, almost at every gas station.
So you can pump gas and pay with Bitcoin?
No, you could make transactions like an ATM for Bitcoin and then transfer into cash and then use the cash to pay. It's just one step away.
Yes, I would say so we have a couple of those, but probably not as prominent as you guys have all over the place.
It's fucking weird too how they just popped up out of nowhere. Let me show you real quick.
Who's making transactions with Bitcoin? That's my question.
It's retarded, bro, and at small scales too. Let me show you. Going to Google because I fucking hate my computer. Here it is. All right.
Even at casinos they have them, eh? I feel like that's
Bitcoin
that should be the legit
So this is
spot.
what we have. This is what we have at every fucking gas station, bro. Let me show you. Fuck. One moment. Images. At our go stations, this is what we have.
And do you have Bitcoin? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't have Bitcoin. No, I own like different things. So every Arco station that you see, this is a regular gas station here in California.
Yeah.
Self-serve, and you walk in to pay. If you're not paying at the pump, and this is what you see at the door, right next to an ATM.
And how do you access your Bitcoin? You got to have that fucking digital wallet, all that information shit.
And it accesses you just by tapping your cell phone. It's just like having your ID on your cell phone, just like having your debit card on your cell phone on your iPhone.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not liking this world we're going into, bro. It's too future. Yo, again, years ago, I would have been so down for this future. Guy, robot dogs, robot fucking, the Neuralink, the cyborg guys, all sorts of shit. Years ago, I would have been so down for it. Guy, now you look at it, it's like, the evil behind it. Again, for some shit, it might be cool. But
it's so depressing, bro. It's depressing because you know what you're worshiping, you know what you're working for, you know how your time's being consumed, you know what your kids are watching, you know what you have to watch. You don't look at entertainment the same. It never looked. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I want to go see the 20th anniversary re-release of The Revenge of the Sith.
What's that? Is that a gay porn?
Enjoyed Star Wars. Yeah, gay porn with lightsabers. Glow in the dark.
Close enough.
I could guarantee you right now, bro. I enjoyed it because of the nostalgia, but I saw things that I wish I never saw.
Like what? Like a hidden hit? Okay, I see what you mean, like symbols and shit like that.
Symbols and shit, and I was like, damn, dog, I can't even enjoy this movie because I know what that means now, bro. Like I enjoyed it when I was a kid because of the love story, because of the novel of it. But I mean, now I'm like, thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again, buddy. 100% agree with you. Everything is now a symbol. So that remember that CIA shit where they said the squiggly circle is like a sign for pedophiles?
Yeah.
Bro, go get a hamburger done anywhere, and that's how they'll put their ketchup and shit onto your burger. And I start having a freak out when they start squirting.
What?
When they start, again, they don't mean to do it that way, bro. But you know what I mean. In my head, I look down and I see them do the little circle, the spiral with the ketchup.
Well, the spiral, it's Fibonacci sequences everywhere. That's in nature.
Sequence,
yeah. It's in nature, bro. I don't know. It's like I was watching. Oh, let me turn off my camera real quick. I was watching. And this is just because my door is going to open right now. I was watching right now Chef, Sunday Night Secret Society's podcast. No, Yo Mouth shout outs to these guys, by the way.
The Chef and Hank shout outs.
I shot up. They were on. They had this dude on. I forgot his name. Where he was connecting 777777 on everything, but he was connecting dots with the 77 in a negative way. He wasn't using the 77 in positive. The 77 comes out biblically. It becomes spiritual wholeness. It's also connected to positive things, not only Aleister Crowley. So the question I would have for the guy, and if I ever have him on the show, I'm probably going to lead with that. Like, bro, tell me things about the 77 connected in a positive manner. And guys, I'm not bashing on Sunday nights. They had an amazing guest. He's an amazing speaker, and he info dumps. And that was probably one of the most powerful episodes that they've ever had. Kudos to all
the Florida
of them.
guy, right? The Florida guy who's
Florida
like a fighter.
dude. Yes. Yeah, he's a fighter. He's a boxer dude.
His 77 connections to everything is fucking crazy.
It's flawless. It's flawless.
100%. The way this guy connects 77 to the most random shit, and somehow he's like, oh, look, it happened 77 days after the year, 77 days before the lunar eclipse, but he connects it so many fucking ways, it's almost impossible to be like, yo, this can't be true.
But you could do that with everything, though. Why couldn't you do it with positive stuff? My question is, if you're going to be a conspiracy theorist, have the same energy for all outcomes, dog. Let me put my camera back on. You see, it's not just, you can't just magically say, oh, 77. I know, I get it. Yes, 77. The fucking, what was it? Elvis died in 77. You know,
but when you're getting upset, you think 77 is a good number? Is that why?
No, I think you can make. I think you can make numbers negative and connect them to negative shit, just like you can connect them to positive shit. This is, bro. Being a conspiracy theorist doesn't only mean you got to look at it at one side. You have to be a critical thinker and debunk this shit. This is what about. If you're gonna come and showcase. And this is probably, if I ever have him, I'm probably not going to have him on the show because after hearing this, he's not going to want to fuck with me. But if you are going to have...
I'm going to say, thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again. If you're going to have a conversation about numerology, you have to connect it in all dots. You're going to talk about the relevance of 77 in all these events. Make the events be equivalent to each other, not just negative. I could tell you the negative impact on orange on our eyesight and our mental capacities and our memory. Right now, we're both wearing orange. We're going to look like demonic demon worshippers. I could do that right now, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Is that a thing?
Let's go look it up.
Oh, you're just pulling that shit right now. You're like, yo, you could look up to see if orange is somehow demonic.
I'm going to Google it right now.
Here's the reason why I give this guy 77 a lot of fucking credit, though. Because you've always made to believe the 7's a good number.
Yeah.
Think about it, yo. You go to the casino, 777 is a great thing.
So it is. In occult practices, orange is often associated with energy, vitality, creativity, and change. It's a color that can be used. Oh, look, it's a color that can be used in spells and rituals to attract success. Thank you. Come again. Increase abundance, boost self-esteem, and promote positive emotions like joy, optimism, and enthusiasm. Orange is also linked to sacral chakra, which is associated to sexuality, pleasure, and creative impression. Yeah, I'm not trying to get sexual with you. Thank you. Come again.
Oh, hold on. You didn't ask me what I'm trying to do, bud.
With that beard, bro, I'm scared to ask you, dog.
Buddy, this beard right here is fucking keeping me legit looking, guy. Get all the LGBT clubs with this one on.
That's fucking retarded, bro. Yo, tell me again, bro, where people can find you, bro, in this little quick action.
That was a quickie one. We did a quickie, yo. You find me at Talking Roosterz with a Z at the end. That's Talking Roosterz at Spotify, Apple, Amazon, the major ones.
We're onto something, dog. You know what? I'm actually going to
orange?
Google something. Yeah, with orange. We're onto something. I'm going to go into a deep dive on orange. Why is orange a new black?
Buddy, you should Google how come orange is the only word that doesn't have a rhyming word.
See, so you could do running word. Oh, yeah. So orange, you can't rhyme anything with orange.
No. Hey, this goes a little bit too crazy, guy. You went down a rabbit hole on orange.
That was accidental. That was accidental, bro. So I'm asking, what is the meaning of having a green beard? All right. So it says in gaming communities. No. I thought I was gonna find something. Description of gay beard can affect another allow. No, nothing else. There's nothing there. You crazy.
Now you're pulling that shit. Yeah. This is just so I can be part of that cult, buddy. That left cult with the green or purple hair.
Oh shit, man. Yo, again, Talking Roosterz with the Z at the end. Zed for those Canadians. Let them know again where they can find you, bro.
But it's Talking Roosterz, Spotify, Amazon, Apple. Just look us up, baby.
Drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. He is the owner of the series. He brings forth powerful, impactful, and funny comedic relief information. We don't lympho dump. We're just two idiots talking idiocracy with each other. Check us out at paranoidradio.com. Check them out at the description of the show. Thanks again, Talking Rooster, for being here, bro. You're the shit. Rico, you are shalom, and you are, thank you, come again. And I appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much.
Drop a 5-star review on Apple Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That allows other people to enjoy the show as much as I enjoy making it. Peace.